my MID. So you can see here I have completed 1000-kilometer run, and that feat has been achieved in 24 days. So guys, this is the brief ownership video of my Ivory Tusker, my Skoda Kushaq, which I have completed 1000 kilometers already. In fact, I am running 1224 kilometers right now. So I'm starting the car from my parking place, and I'll show you how tiny and how narrow the road is, and how good the Kushaq is to maneuver this traffic. Okay, just have a look. Here is my parking place, and the place is really tight. You know, I have to take a very sharp turn, and somehow or the other I'm able to maneuver it, and that's the fun and beauty of Kushaq, which is having a smaller dimension than the mid-size SUVs. So you can see how tight the lane is. Okay. You see, even that person who's coming, he had to go back, because otherwise he will not be. If I travel here, when I'm running the car, he can't pass through. Hey, thanks, sir. Okay. So you see a sharp 90-degree turn, and now the road is little wider. So these are the conditions of the road in hill stations. You will get such roads and paths in hill station, and this bigger cars, those cars, they tell that it's having a big road presence, like Creta, Seltos, and Elevate, and all those cars. They're good. They're definitely good, but when it comes to maneuvering these narrow lanes and by-lanes, it is the smaller ones which really matter. You see how narrow these roads are. So you get wider roads in metros, but India is not only metros, my dear. India also has got, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities and towns and villages. गांव है, village है, छोटा छोटा रास्ता है. वहां पे कैसे जाएंगे यार फॉर्च्यूनर लेके, कहाँ कैसे जाएंगे क्रेटा लेके. So this area is called Kansas in Shillong. So you see, again another road. So we are coming out of Kansas area of Shillong. We are on the way out from Laban last stop or Kansas road. Today is a bit cloudy, and the temperature is very pleasant. You can see this is 22.5 degrees Celsius, and I'm driving slow. So how does it feel to drive this Kushaq 1.5 TSI in hilly roads of Shillong city? See, the condition of road is not that good in Shillong city, not super smooth, but and there is a lot of traffic. Today is Sunday, relatively less traffic, but still you can see a lot of traffic on the main road. This is the main city road. It's a beautiful city, in fact, but let's concentrate on the vehicle. See, I have deliberately taken a manual because I love to, have a full control of my vehicle on the in the form of my manual gearbox. So I guess I am comfortable. I'm comfortable with this, but the people will prefer an automatic definitely. So if the traffic is very, too much of traffic, then in a stop and go traffic, you will find a little bit difficulty in this running of the vehicle. Otherwise, the start and stop function, auto start and stop function comes in handy. So here is another Volkswagen. In Shillong, we don't have a showroom for Skoda or Volkswagen cars. I bought this car from Guwahati. This car is super smooth to drive, and the driving dynamics are fantastic. This is very drives very planted on the road, and there is no way in the city traffic. Of course, you won't feel anything, but in the highways, when I drive in the highways, I found it the stability is too good. The car, gives you the confidence to rev the engine, and even and in the curbs, it really, it's really, very composed on curbs, and there is hardly any body roll. I used to drive a Nexon diesel for the last 6.5 years. Was a very good car. It's a fantastic car, Nexon diesel. I am still a fan of Nexon, and unfortunately, in my place, I don't have the provision to keep two cars. So I have to, dispose one and, be practical, and life has to move on. But Nexon, if I compare it with my Nexon, the body roll is much less. But the suspension of this one is little, on the stiffer side. So what happens on slow speed, the you can get a thud. You can feel the thud. The unevenness of the road comes into the cabin. But if on a higher speed in the highways, that is not much of an issue. The engine is absolutely powerful. You all know about it, 148 bhp of power, and 250 Newton meter of torque. It's a 1.5 TSI engine, turbocharged. So the turbo lag is very minimal. I would imagine it's very minimal. All the basic needs of a car enthusiast is available in this model. I'm talking about the style model, and except one very poor thing they had given is the rear view camera. The resolution of the rear view camera is not at all up to the mark. It's it's very poor. It's very poor indeed, and even it doesn't have a guiding lines for parking, which even uh, the vehicles of much lower category, like say Nexon and Venue and I-20. I guess all those vehicles have all those facilities. Even the Ignis has it. I don't have any complaints so far, except that my Android Auto is not getting connected wirelessly after initially having done so very well, but of late suddenly it's not happening. These are glitches which will happen in every vehicle, I guess, but I'm sure it is not a deal breaker. We'll have some corrective measures. So these are the narrow roads that we maneuver in Shillong. It's a perfect car for places like Shillong or Guwahati, or for that matter Gangtok, Darjeeling, Shimla, Kalpa, Mandi, whatever, smaller places in the hills. So far, so good. Not much. Yes, the mileage, since the time I started from home, it's showing me about 9.5 kilometer per liter, because, I'm driving little on the higher gear. I mean, since I'm recording this video, and this is Northeastern Council Secretariat, and if I when I drove it in Guwahati Shillong highway, then I got mileages of 13, 14. While going down, it gives more, say around 15, 16 kilometers. And you have to remember that the car is new, so the parts have not really, the components of the engine have not really, smoothened up enough. So it will give a little less mileage right now, but after a while, I'm sure the mileage will increase. I don't have any complaints, because knowing fully well that I will not get a mileage like what my Nexon diesel used to give. Will be I'll be getting it here. So just a bit more, you can see a part of Shillong here from top. So the clutch is little long, and the play is long, and the manual gearbox is also little long play. So the brake is adequate. You have to give pass to the upward traffic. So that's how it is. So this is a brief, my understanding of this machine, my ivory Tusker, and I'm running very slow. I'm intentionally, because I want to, record this video. Anyway, guys, if you like my videos, then please subscribe to my channel, and you will get some more interesting videos in future. I can guarantee you this. Please like and share my videos. Please hit that subscribe button and that bell button, so that you can get a notification whenever I upload a video. And thank you very much for your support all these days. I'm doing it for you people, so that a little bit of Shillong, a little bit of Meghalaya, a little bit of cars, a little bit of Kushaq, a little bit of the competition, a little bit of what type of car, and why you should buy safer car. By the way, this is the safest car, one of the safest cars, like Taigun, like Nexon, like Mahindra XUV 3XO or 300, and Varna of late. So go for it, guys. Nothing is more valuable than your life, right? So don't go after less safer vehicles. Go for safer vehicles. Love you. Bye bye. Signing off, Eddie Roy.